Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll get started shortly here. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Hello, Christine. Welcome, Christine. Welcome. Hey, Tylak. Welcome, Tylak. Welcome.
Hey there, David.
Hello, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hey, Gerald. Welcome, Gerald. Welcome.
Thank you, David.
Hello. Guys, we'll get started shortly. This evening is our Forex, crypto, and futures class. So Forex, crypto, and futures class. We'll get started shortly, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Forex, crypto, and futures. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Corey. Welcome, Corey. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Forex, crypto, and futures. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Bill. Welcome, Bill.
Hey, David.
Hello. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Forex, crypto, and the futures market. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Back to work. All right, guys. We've got a lot to go over, so we'll go ahead and get started here. All right, I'm going to share my trading screen. Let's see here. All right, guys. Okay, so you guys should see my screen. Monster futures. All right. Good news is that the dollar index is up in the futures market. All right. So for Forex, that's great. That's great news. We are hoping to get a buy signal shortly on the dollar. All right, on the dollar. That should help our dollar pairs. All right. So we'll go over that.
Your chart's not up, David.
It's not. Hold on. Hey, Gerald, welcome, Gerald. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. All right. You guys should see it now, right?
Yep,
You
there
guys
it is.
see it now? Okay, thanks. Thanks for letting me know, Bill. All right. Okay, guys. So futures, the big news this evening is that the dollar index is continuing to move higher, which is right here. That's the dollar index. So it's up currently. All right. So this will help our Forex pairs in Monster Scalper. Negative news on the indexes. All right. So it's flat to down, right? This is down, right? So we're going to and this is on the Dow E-mini, the Nasdaq, S&P, and the Russell. Okay, so I want you guys, hey Charity, welcome. I want you guys to pay close attention, okay, to your equity trades. All right, market was down on Friday. All right, it's been soft. Okay, it's down in the futures market right now, all across the board. So again, the Dow, Russell, S&P, and Nasdaq all down. So, and we've got shorts. We've got all shorts in Sniper. Okay. So just pay close attention to your equity trades. So those of you who trade in Stock Boss, Bullmaster, all right, pay close attention. What I would recommend is that you guys put your equity trades on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, on a forward time frame. Things might turn around, but just put it on a forward time frame for right now. All right. Because we're starting to see some selling, and it looks like it's picking up. Okay, so we don't want to be stuck in those healthcare stocks, bio, and tech stocks that we've been trading. All right, in Bullmaster and Stock Boss. So just pay attention to that. And we are down in the futures market right now. Okay, so we are down in the futures market. All right. So we've got good news, bad news. Good news, the dollar index is up, moving higher right now. Bad news is that the equity futures are down right now. Okay, so again, monitor things on the 240, change that daily time frame, right? Again, so those of you who trade in Stock Boss, Bullmaster, okay, look at things on the forward time frame, the 240. If you have a sell signal, close those trades. All right. So if you have a sell signal, okay, on any of your stock positions, close those trades on the 240. All right. And we hopefully things will improve, but we've got selling here. And when we look at crypto, I'll show you guys what's happening also. All right. We are still in a bear market. So we were looking for a bear market bounce. We got bit of a bounce, but that selling can come in. All right. So if it comes in quickly, all right, we want to be out. Okay. All right. So any questions on that before I move forward? Any questions on that? Okay. All right. Okay. So Monster Futures, the big news, the dollar moving higher, which is good, right? For your dollar pairs. But again, equity index, right? They're moving down. Bonds are moving down. Bonds are moving down again. All right. So that's futures. All right. Hey Tracy, welcome Tracy. All
Hey,
right.
Dave.
Hello. All right. So let's take a look at crypto. All right. So we do have a sell signal. Bitcoin is failing that buy signal so far. Okay. So you guys, I would say be out of Bitcoin. We do have a red candle here. We're not trusting Bitcoin right now. It failed, right? It failed to break it broke resistance, and then it didn't hold at all, right? So it didn't hold. Let's see here. All right, so right here was resistance. Okay, we got our buy signal right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got our buy signal right at, let me move this, right at resistance right here. Never held, never hold, didn't hold above resistance, failed. Big red candle right here. Okay, and now it's testing this support down in here. So really be careful. We have a sell short signal on the 240. All right, so we have a sell short signal on the 240. So we haven't called it yet, okay, but we will shortly. Okay, we will, because of this big red candle here. Again, remember, Bitcoin is in the markdown phase. Okay, it's in the markdown phase. So if you look here, so any failure of resistance, we've got to take it very seriously. All right. Okay. So here, markdown phase, price is getting squeezed. All right. Price is getting squeezed. All right. Let's try here. Right. Price is getting squeezed. Testing support, red candles. All right. You guys know 20,000 is our support on Bitcoin, right? That's the support we've been holding, right? We were holding before 20,000. Okay, so guess what? It's testing that area again. Here we are again. All right. So once this buy signal closes, right? I'm gonna say we should just be out. If you're in it, be out. Once it closes, we need this buy signal to close. If that's the move, right? And then we would look to go short when we get a short signal, and just totally out. Don't even bother with it. Okay. And then we'll look to test again 10,000. All right. All right, so this buy signal here failed. Okay, so this buy signal here could fail also, and now we're moving lower. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, and that's not good for equities. If Bitcoin is going lower, they go together. So if Bitcoin is moving lower, the equity markets, we've had some sell-ins. All right, so that's not good. Okay, all right, but again, don't just go out and close your positions. Look at every single position. All right, watch what's happening on the 240, especially your equity trades, and then move it to the daily. Just make sure things are holding properly. Do not close all your positions across the board. Look at every position. Look at the ones that are breaking down. If they're breaking down, close them out. All right. Any questions on this? Any questions here? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Forex. And then I'll open up the floor for any questions, any trades, symbols you guys want to take a look at. And we can take a look at equities. This evening's class, because of what's happening, we can take a look at equities also. All right. Okay. All right. Monster scalper. Monster scalper. Let's see here. All right. So monster scalper. Those of you who are in the dollar pairs, all right, hold on those positions. Like I said, we do have a buy signal on the dollar. Well, not a buy signal. We do have momentum this evening on the dollar index on the daily time frame. This is the 240 here. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if we have a buy signal on the 240. Okay, while this comes up, we're waiting on a buy signal on the daily, on the dollar index. All right, so a little late in getting the buy signal, but hopefully we can get one soon. We've got a purple support and resistance, so a bit of concern there, but good price action on the daily. On the weekly, guys, really good price action on the weekly. Okay, we're looking to test the high here on the dollar. All right, that's the weekly time frame. Buy signal was all the way down here. All right, really good price action. If I move this here, you'll see buy signal here's on a weekly time frame. So buy signal right here on the dollar and really holding, looking to test this high right here. Okay, on the weekly time frame. All right, this was the previous resistance that we broke through. And this is why it's good to watch these resistance levels, because when they break out pretty strong, right? So previous resistance, sellers, right, came in before, prior move came in again before. This time, guess what? Buyers won, all right? And we are breaking out and holding nicely, okay? And on the monthly time frame, same thing, all right? Same thing here on the monthly time frame on the dollar index. All right, and remember your pairs, your dollar pairs will follow. All right, so look here, this was the previous buy signal, and I like to show this to give you guys some confidence. Okay, so this was 2014 monthly time frame. Every month here on this move, right, the dollar closed and opened the month, closed at a high and held that high. And that's exactly what we want. Okay, so held, 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 held. And it's doing the same thing here, guys. Held here, basically held here, held here. And look at this. We're right near that high for the dollar. So big move. We've got what? Another week or so, right? A week, a few days left for the month. So the goal is we want to close near the high. Hopefully we can get up right here, right? Bring that up, close near this high, all right? Although it pulled back, this was, the high here, but we'll count this here. And then hold, close high, and then build another candle and move higher, all right? That's what we would like to see or have happen, all right? Okay. So that's the dollar index. All right. And we're seeing that move. We're seeing that move in the dollar index influence our pairs here in Monster Scalper, the dollar pairs. All right. So a lot of the dollar pairs are moving up right here. This is your best trading opportunity right now, guys. All right. There is an opportunity in the yen pairs. Okay. But the dollar pairs, that's your rotation. All right, that's your rotation. It's a soft rotation, all right, but it's steadily moving higher. All right, you have your dollar pairs right here. Your top pair right now is the Euro SEK, Euro HUF, but Euro SEK, dollar SEK is right here in third, right? Another dollar pair, another dollar pair, another dollar pair here. So these dollar pairs right here are moving higher, all right? So USD SEK is the top trending pair right now.
Website.
All of my automated.
All right. Hey, Kawisi, welcome. Who's in USD SEK? Who's in USD SEK? Anyone? I know we've got a few traders in that trade. Anyone in USD SEK? Who was in USD SEK? Bill, are you in USD SEK? I thought you were in.
That was Ray.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
in the Swiss, USD Swiss.
Okay, that was rate. Okay, USD Swiss. Great move in dollars in excuse me, guys. USD SEK, guys. Look at that. Great move. Okay. We'll be watching here. All right, we'll be watching resistance. All right, right here, high, right here. Okay, so if it breaks that, it could go much higher. All right. So good trading with USD SEK. All right, and I'm gonna go through some of the charts here, and you guys will see that a lot of these dollar pairs are moving nicely. All right. This was a surprise move, not a total surprise, right? Because this was a soft rotation, okay? But we'll take it. We'll still take it. All right. So we should have buy signals on most of these. If you guys are not in, look for opportunities to get in. If the here is one purpose support and resistance, but a very recent buy signal. Okay, that's, I would say that's, you're still right there near that buy zone. All right. Another area of concern is if the dollar is moving higher like this, that's not good for equities, for stocks. That's why we want to pay really close attention. All right, we don't want to give back a lot of those profits. They've moved, they've retraced a bit on your those equity, right? Biotech, they should have pulled back a bit. So we want to be diligent and look to protect our profits. All right. All right. So these dollar pairs are moving. The more the dollar move higher, equities will look to move lower. All right. Cryptos will look to move lower. All right. So nice price action on the dollar pairs. All right. Now we've got volatilities back. You guys should know this. Volatility is back in Forex. All right, so we've got 46 out of 57 pairs that are above 20. All right, so this is good. All right, this is good. We're no longer trading where we had, 17, 18 pairs above 20, everything else below 20 red. All right, so we have volatility back in the market. All right, back in Forex. All right, slow start, but they're picking up and they're holding. Right, they are holding. All right, so stick with the dollar pairs. You might find some opportunities going into the week. All right, with the yen pairs. All right, I like when these are going down and then these are going up. So yen pairs are down, dollar pairs are up. All right, or dollar pairs are going down, yen pairs are going up. This confuses me, right? So when both groups are going long like this, that's I would stick with here. This is your better move right here with the dollar. All right, because we've got the dollar index on our side. All right, so it's going to be tempting, I know. All right, to trade the yen pairs. Okay, but just be, if you do, be very careful. All right, I would rather, this rotation here, right, with the dollar pairs is a better trade. All right, it's a better trade. All right. Okay, so that's it. That's the update on the markets. Any questions for me? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? And we can do equities this evening too. So with what's happening here, we can take a look at your stock positions also. All right, I'm going to open up the floor. Any symbols, anything you guys want to look at, any concerns, any questions? Anyone? Any stock positions? I'm gonna start calling on you guys.
David, can you look at Ethereum? That took a
Ethereum,
huge dive.
it did. I haven't taken a look at it. Let's see here.
I think
Okay,
it broke 2,000 last week and then it just tanked.
yeah, look at that.
Yeah, maybe on the 240.
Under 240. Okay. The data has been messing up. So let's see here. I hate changing these time frames on these charts. All right. We're bringing a short signal. Okay. Okay. So the 240 bill, it broke down. Right, here was the sell short, broke support right here. It made a high of what, 2,000, right, Corey, I think Corey mentioned that. So 2,000 made a high, and now it's at 1,600. All right. So not good.
It
Not
had a
good.
7, I think it had a 7-week run, and I was actually thinking about getting in, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was outpacing Bitcoin there for a little while.
What it did, it gave a buy signal earlier than Bitcoin. You know, so we just need to be careful. I wouldn't trade cryptos at all right now. Now, see here where it failed before, right? Still in the markdown phase. Okay. And this chart right here is very similar to your equity charts. You'll see almost similar price action on the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ. Okay. I want to do this. I want to see, let's do the weekly time frame. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, here, this line right here is 10,000. Oh, I don't want to do it. I want to do it on, I want to do it on Bitcoin. They run the very similar, but let's do it on Bitcoin. Okay, look at Bitcoin here. So here is 10,000 Bitcoin, and if on the weekly time frame, you guys see here on the weekly time frame, the sell short, right? The sell short. Let me remove this, the buys. And you can use Bitcoin as a gauge for the equity markets. I wouldn't just, like I said, I wouldn't just close positions, but use it as a gauge. It will help. All right. So here, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, guys. Look here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Clearly a markdown phase on the weekly time frame. So we were hoping that, you know, price would stay above resistance on that daily time frame. It didn't. It didn't. It is what it is, right? We can't influence the price, right? We just trade what is. So we were hoping that it would hold, buyers would, you know, start to get in, but it's failing. But if we look on the weekly time frame here, All right, so if we look here on the weekly time frame, lower highs. All right, lower highs, and let me do this. I'll just draw it out here. I'll just draw it out here. And lower lows. All right, so lower highs and then lower lows. All right, and we have a channel here. So this right here is a channel. All right, and the price is, all right, going down. All right, so this is your markdown phase, right? Your markdown phase. And what we're looking for now is for Bitcoin. It is what it is, guys. We just have to trade, right? Trade the price. What we want doesn't matter. All right, so here is support right here, purple support and resistance. Here's the sell short signal on the weekly on a break of this support right here. All right, red candles, sellers are in charge. This would have been where we really needed to get buyers to come in. Okay, so last week we would really needed buyers to come in, perhaps recapture this moving average right here. All right, but that didn't happen. Sellers came back in, and now, right, we might look to test support right here and then make another leg down. If we break support here at that 20,000 mark, right, if we break support at that 20,000 mark, we now look to target 10,000 on Bitcoin. Pretty scary stuff, but it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. All right, any questions on this? So Bill, I'm glad we took a look at the 240. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Any other trades you guys want to take a look at? Any other trades? Any other trades?
Can you take a look at USD TRY, the Turkish lira?
Okay. All right, Corey. USD TRY. All right.
And I'm just speculating on this because I don't like, I'm just noticing that it's all the way up there and it was consolidating. And I'm curious as to if this is at a all-time high, because like you said, if it's an all-time high, then there's nothing pulling it back, no resistance. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Okay. Are you trading it currently, Corey?
No, I'm speculating, and I just wanted to get your input before I looked at it any further, or if I should just, avert my eyes, because I don't know why it keeps going higher, but I'm just curious.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look at it. This pair, can we trade it? Absolutely, but it's not the one thing that it's got a lot of consolidation in here. It is breaking higher, but I prefer them to come from a markdown phase. All right, it's been near the high. If you look here, all right, and just look at the chart, it's been trading at the high. All right, so here's the all right. So it's had some good trading opportunities here, good trading opportunities here, and now it's stuck up here. All right. What we would rather have happen is come from a markdown phase somewhere in these areas here. All right, and then move higher. All right, like what we've seen in the other pairs. I don't trust this. Okay, I don't trust this because it's at the high. If you look here, it's at the high of your chart here. All right, so to enter, now, can it break out? I mean, we can look at the daily, right? Daily looks very similar. All right, and that doesn't mean you can, I mean, look at this. It has been moving higher. All right, and you can do well. But with this, you've got to be disciplined. It's volatile. It does cost, it's more to trade it. But the thing is, I don't know if we've missed the run. This is on the daily time frame. Okay, so it's been running up for a while, slowly, steadily moving higher. Let's take a look at a weekly time frame.
Yeah, just my main thing was I was just wondering if it was at an all-time high.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like it is.
Yeah, look at the weekly here. I mean, great moves, but it might be too late. And, we don't know that, but this is the monthly right here. Look at that, right? Look at that. All right. So it is approaching all-time highs. All right. All-time highs right here. Okay. I don't want to get in. You can trade this. We use Forex Dominator. We don't use it a lot, but it trades on a weekly time frame. But if Forex is still very, shaky. But I mean, look at this. Great trade. All right. If you wanted to look for an opportunity on the 240, let's see here. Okay, on the 240, Corey. So the 240 here would have been your trade. All right. Here would be your trade on a break of pretty good resistance, pretty tight consolidation right here. All right.
Understood.
Yeah, on this buy signal right here, right? I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I was just, like I said, I was just curious if it was at the all-time high, but
Yeah.
now I just don't, I'm skittish on it now.
Yeah, it is right there at the all-time high, right? I mean, good trading on it. We just haven't focused a lot on it. It is expensive. It is very volatile. All right, this was a great trade right here. I know Kim loved trading this pair here, but I wouldn't do anything with it. Let's see here. Dollar ZAR. The USD TRY and then ZAR, those are big movers. We know we have the yen pairs, but those are very, very, they're expensive, but they move. And then the dollar Mexican peso. Okay. That one here also. All right. So does that help, Corey?
It most certainly does. Thanks a lot, David.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other symbols, guys? Any other symbols you guys want to take a look at? Again, we can look at stock symbols. All right. So let's see here. Let's just do this here. I want to see something in stock boss here. I'm just going to move this. I just want to see. I'm curious to see. We're going to move this to a 240. Be diligent this week. Pay attention to your equity trades. I am a bit of I'm concerned with the market. All right. 36. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this. Look what's happening here. Hold on, let's see. Is this real? Okay, look at this, guys. Look how many healthcare stocks we've got. Look at that. Look at how many healthcare stocks we've got in Heatseeker. Right. Look at how many symbols we've got. We barely have one page. Pay attention to your Heatseeker. To give you clues. All right. Look at this. We only have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 biotech healthcare stocks. All right. Pay attention to that stuff. All right, let's see what we've got in technology. We've got 2, 4, 5 technology stocks. All right, so when they start running away, right, when those institutions they start buying, right, we need to do the same. All right, I'm gonna go through just a few of these.
Is it like that just because it's on the 240, or is that the same for the daily too?
Well, this right here, so your chart the chart, you can change your time frame. This right here, there's no time frame on it. All right, that's just pure, right? That's just the institutions moving So here on the chart, yes, you can look at the time frames, but yeah, that's just pure volume charity. I'm not getting all my data here. So going into this week, pay attention, pay attention. All right, so I'm just I just want to see a few of these biotechs, see what they're doing on the 240. This one is holding. It's holding. They look to be holding. All right, on the 240. Surprisingly, they're pretty strong, but pay attention just. Okay, that pullback. So pullback right here. So just look at them. If they're holding, keep them, right? We don't have a sell, and I'll show you guys what. Okay, I'll go through one more thing. All right, and then I'll let you guys go. Technology. See here, this one is breaking down on the 240. Right, white candle here, right? This one here is holding. That's why you have to look at each position differently. This one pull back to the moving average on the 240. And I know we don't trade equities, stocks in Stock Boss and Bullmaster on the 4-hour chart, but just when things are pulling back like this, it's good to do that, right? Let's move this back. We do not, so this is some good news here on the equity markets. There's some good news here. Let me see if I can bring this screen in. We're also tracking it. Okay, let me bring this in. So you guys should see Monster Market Tracker. All right. So we are tracking the Dow, S&P right here, NASDAQ, and the Russell on the 240. Hey Zaire, welcome Zaire. All right.
Hey there.
Hello, on the 240. Okay. We're going to be watching this really closely. So if we get a sell signal on the 240, we're going to call it. Okay, if we get a sell signal, now they're holding, they pull back to that move to the moving average, right? But if we get a sell signal to close these buy signals on the 240, we will call it. Considering everything else that's going on, right? Bitcoin is moving lower. All right, the dollar index is moving higher, looking to break new highs. If we get a sell signal here this week on the 240, that's going to be it for stocks. All right, that's going to be it for stocks. All right, we will not wait on the daily time frame. All right, we will not wait for sell signals on the daily time frame. All right, and at that point, it's going to be up to you guys to decide. You're going to have some stocks that are healthy, holding firm. Excuse me. All right, it's going to be up to you guys to really pay attention to your individual trades. But if they're breaking down at all, if they're showing white candles, if they're showing red candles, we want to close those trades, protect our profits. Okay. All right. So if we get a sell signal, right, on the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell, all right, on the 240, we don't do that very often, but guess what? Our entry was on the 240, remember, right? We called the 240, we got buy signals on the 240 prior to the daily. So if we get a sell signal on the 240, we'll be done for stocks, with stocks or until things change, okay? And with Heatseeker doing this type of stuff here, where we're getting fewer stocks in Heatseeker, we haven't seen this for a while now, right? Look at this, not a lot of stocks here, right? And the market is down right now. The Dow is down in the futures market, 151, right? 151, the Dow is down. They're all down, right? All the E-minis are down. Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, they're all down. Dollar moving higher, that's not good. For good for Forex, good for our dollar pairs, not good for equities, our equity positions. Okay, and we don't want to wait until they're completely collapsing to manage our trades. Okay, so I think that's the message this week. Long dollar, short. Too early to call shorts. I know we've got some shorts in Sniper. That's what's coming up on the radar. Sniper is always a good gauge. All right, it's always a good gauge. That's what they're buying. They're buying shorts, short options, puts, right? So that's always a good gauge. So keep that in mind this week, especially dollar traders. You guys are trading the dollar, just stay with it. Stay firm, all right? But our stock traders, so Stellar, right? Tylac, Bill, and Charity, you guys really need to be on top of things this week, all right? All right, so pay attention to that. Any questions?
Is the VIX down then?
Yeah, the VIX is moving
Or up?
higher. Yeah, the VIX is moving higher. I didn't mention the VIX because it's not a lot higher. Okay, it's at 20. All right. So there isn't a lot of movement yet, and I'm glad you brought that up, Charity. Okay. It's at 2060, right? Not a lot of movement, but that can change really quick. That could change really quick. Okay. That I'm not saying just market opens tomorrow, just close your positions, just manage things this week. So if you were spending 60% of your time managing it, okay, we want to go to about 90%, 95%, okay, this week. All right, And again, if we, if we get sell signals, on the indexes on the 240, we send that out. You guys really want to look to take profits or cut losses, right? Manage. We want to manage things. And I know, some of you are in a lot of positions. Okay, so you don't want to be, this is not the week to take a vacation or not watch your trades. All right, especially equity if you're trading stocks, especially Stock Boss and Bullmaster. All right, hopefully, the futures turn around, right? Buyers come back in this week, right? And we continue to move higher. That could happen. Okay, so be aware of that too. Watch the price action this week. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good trading week. Right. Hope everyone had a good weekend, but it's back to work. All right, back to work. All right, guys. Take care. All right, take care. Have a good week. And if you need anything, let me know. We'll have our Q&A class tomorrow evening. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, David.
Bye-bye.